When we grant MCP servers direct database access, we're not just flipping a permissions toggle. We're dismantling the application layer that every audit trail, every access log, and every compliance framework assumes is there. This is why AI productivity and GRC frameworks collide head on. So here's our problem. Traditional architecture enforces least privilege through the application logic. The app controls what data gets touched, how, and by whom. MCP servers grant raw database access that bypasses this entirely. Suddenly, your AI agent is operating with system or service level credentials, which are broad, silent, and hard to trace. From a GRC standpoint, this creates three critical failures simultaneously. The first one is availability collapses. Per SOC 2, HIPAA, and PCI DSS, we have to mandate who accesses what data, when, and why. Database level logs capture queries, not context. Regulators can't distinguish a legitimate retrieval from a data exfil event. Failure 2. Least privilege is violated by design. MCP servers need flexibility to access, or they're not useful. And the flexibility is the enemy of least privilege. One over-privileged MCP connection is a single point of failure for your entire data set. Failure 3 is change management breaks down. Who approved this access? What was the business justification? And how is it being reviewed? In most organizations, MCP server permissions are provisioned by your engineers, not governed by your risk teams. So that leads us into our compensating controls. So what do? We don't freeze AI adoption. We engineer controls that match the risk. First, we deploy a database proxy level. Every MCP query routes through a policy engine that enforces row-level security and logs with full context. Next, we treat MCP server credentials like privileged identities. Thirdly, we mandate a GRC sign-off workflow before any MCP server is granted database scope. Make it part of your AI governance charter today. So, let's close with this. The velocity that makes MCP servers valuable is the exact property that makes them dangerous from a compliance perspective. The organizations that win here are the ones who don't choose between speed and control. They architect for both. Your GRC framework wasn't built for AI agents. It's time to extend it before your next audit finds the gap. So as always, stay safe and stay secure, everyone.